Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. A snake that swallows its neighbor will have its tail sticking out of his mouth. It's not a small thing. Rumor making the rounds on social media right now is that Ooni of Ife allegedly stormed the royal mansion, ordering Queen Naomi to remove Captain Opebi completely out of her life, that he does not want to hear that name again. Never, ever in his life want to hear Captain Opebi's name. And Queen Naomi said that Queen Naomi admitted that Captain Opebi is her friend, that a friend that sticks more than a brother and a friend that sticks more than anything. That Kabiyesi has no right to tell her to remove Captain Opebi out of her life. That how many of his wives has he removed out of his life? That she does not want to marry Ooni of Ife again. She doesn't want the relationship. She doesn't want the marriage again. That she is asking Ooni of Ife that Kabiyesi should just free her, let her go. And they said, the Ooni of Ife had said, if it's for him to free Naomi to go and meet Captain Opebi, that he would never do it. And Naomi asked him, okay, so who would you free me to go and meet then? Because the truth remains that Queen Naomi will not remain like that. Queen Naomi is a woman, for crying out loud. What kind of problem is this? What kind of problem is this? See, when a woman has no spouse, no husband, no boyfriend, as in somebody reasonable in their life, there's usually this void. That void stays there for a very long time. And it's not something that, anybody wants for a family member or anybody. And it's not fair for anybody to expect Naomi to continue to stay like that. It is not okay. This is not to say I am supporting her. I am not, because you and I know that Naomi cannot have a boyfriend. You know that. And as long as you know she cannot have a boyfriend, she cannot even have a man friend that can go close to her. What are we even talking about? Is she not also allowed to have friends? Huh? Now, they said it was a very serious, heated argument between Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi in the royal mansion. And the one thing that is not also palatable with things like this is the fact that they all have maidens, they all have servants who will not keep their mouth shut. So these things are always out there in the public domain. They said Naomi was saying that Kabiyesi, that enough is enough, that she is human, she has blood flowing in her veins, that this thing that Kabiyesi is doing, that if she had agreed from the very beginning that she would get married to Kabiyesi, other women would come in, that she would not have been angry. But Kabiyesi gave her his word that no woman, that he was not a polygamist. And now, at the middle of everything, you want to force her to become a polygamist like you. She doesn't want to be. Now, she does not want to be. She is begging Kabiyesi to free her so she can go. That Kabiyesi cannot at this time be telling her who to allow in her life and who not to allow in her life. That Captain Opebi is her friend. And so it will be. That Kabiyesi cannot tell her not to be friends, or who to be friends and who not to be friends with. She is not saying, they said she was saying, she's not saying she's comparing herself to Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi has so many women that we heard allegedly spoiled that relationship between him and Olori Naomi. There is still Abike Jagaban there. There is still Laide Badmus there. There is still Lola. Lola is there. Lola is still coming to the palace. There is still Adewamiwa mother there. Adewamiwa mother is still coming to the palace. These women are all over the place. And now, you yourself, you're with all of these women, and then you're telling Naomi not to have one friend. Every time there is a friend in Naomi's life, there is a problem. They will send emissaries and all of that. That is not fair. I don't think that is fair. It's not up to me to say it. If the information that we are hearing is true, I really, honestly do not think that is fair. They said there was a very serious altercation, and Naomi told him pair blank that, look, you cannot, you have no right to tell me who to have in my life and who not to have in my life. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.